Hey everybody, it's Principe from Sportsnet, and welcome to a game day in my life as the host of Edmonton Oilers hockey.
We love Gene! We love Gene!
Everybody wants to win the game.
Bum, 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 bum.
Dudes.
The work begins pretty early in the morning. You start kind of prepping and thinking about what the storylines might be during the day, what the line combinations will be, just what is important heading into whatever game that it is. I arrive at the rink around 10:30. Generally, the home team skates at that point, which in this case at Rogers Place is Edmonton.
Media stands or sits there, and I just stand here, and we'll all watch the morning skate. And the biggest thing we're looking for, lines, D partners, and starting goalie.
He oversees like he's the godfather.
That's right. I'm just blessing everybody. Hey, good morning, Scott. How are you?
Good.
And next stop is not the Oilers dressing room, but outside the Oilers dressing room until we get the wave to go in and start interviewing players. We're the first people that you see before puck drop, and we want to make sure that we set the table and we do it properly. We're all gathered here. I try and get to the front of the line. See, we'll get a wave from the Oilers media saying room's open, and then like a herd of cow, in we go. Moo! The bureau chief, Corey Blashill. So we've worked together for 23 years, and we'll get the wave here right away and we'll go in. Oh, I guess we got the wave. Let's go.
Not changing your game is kind of a big thing.
You know, a local guy, how do you try and handle your tickets? To me, relationships are the most important part of my job with anyone and everyone, particularly the players. When they get asked next time to go do an interview with Gene, that they'll go, yeah, no problem, I'll go do that. My best material comes from the players, and to get that material, they have to like you, they have to want to talk to you. So now that we're done in the dressing room, we're going to take a sharp right. Okay? The day is always finished off with the coach. We go right here into the Oilers Hall of Fame. This is where, you know, the tradition of the franchise is shown, and he started to talk right now. I better go.
We've got guys who aren't playing right now that have a lot to offer. I think we've got some guys that haven't been playing that can come in and give us a little boost.
Now what I'm doing is, in the television business, we call shot listing, in cues and out cues of each of the comments made inside the dressing room and from the coach. And it gives me a chance to listen to it again to make sure I've got my information correct. It's really such a great team effort in going back and forth on what stories to tell, when the story should be told, and how the story should be told. But we're still in the morning, and once we're done covering the Oilers, practice, interviews, we talk to the coach, then we move on to the opposing team, which in this case is Vegas Golden Knights. So I'm going to kind of sneak onto the bench here. Be careful, heads up. I like to get on the bench a little bit and just get a kind of a vibe, a bit of a feel for what's going on with the team. And I'm going to turn around now because it might be dangerous if I stay like this any longer. I also like to shoot some video of my own for social media purposes. They call me TM Gene because I'm always recording. Some of it works, some of it doesn't. I really want to be well-read and well-prepared when I come to the rink, and it's like anything in life. You've got a plan, and then plans change, things happen.
Limit those lulls.
Are there particular guys that set that tone on the bench, maybe when you're down, whether it be...
This morning, McDavid was talking about the defense, Haig, McNabb, and be finished with White Cloud. Yeah. We talk about the size, how they really defend the front of the net very well. And that would kind of be the back end part, right?
Yeah.
Back to you, Ron.
It's this.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I love it. Okay, great. Okay, meeting over. Okay. See you, Scott. Everybody elevates their game, and everybody's trying to be better every shift, every game. And I know what I do isn't as important as what goes on the ice, you know, wins and losses, but it doesn't mean that I don't take it any less seriously as the players that I cover.
Yeah, I didn't like it. It's awesome.
Where to? Here he comes. Do you want to write as he walks up? What? Hi, Coach. How you doing? Not bad. How are you?
My kid said you should have had a poll.
A poll?
What kind of haircut you got?
Oh, you know what? I never thought of that. Actually, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Tell them I like it, and I will use it probably in about a year. Okay, let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, your options are pretty limited right now.
Yes, I would say so. Kris, between games 3 and 4, you said that you watch every piece of video, good or bad. Did you happen to watch the final 0.4 seconds any more than any other play in game 3?
No more. Obviously, saw that once. That was enough. What happens is just overplayed that situation, and obviously, it's one we'd like to have back. But we got to move forward.
Kris, thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Live TV, there's nothing better. I've been in the business 38 years and I still get nervous and I still have butterflies, and there's an excitement that you cannot generate when you're putting something to tape and you know that you can do it over and over and over again. It's live, it happens once, you want to get it right, you want to get it perfect. But most importantly, if you don't, just like a play on the ice, you made a mistake, it didn't go right, you don't let that situation affect how you play the rest of the game, or in my case, how you broadcast the rest of the game. You might see me on TV, but the TV kind of happens through this television truck. This is where we have all of our engineers, audio people, directors, switcher, producer. There's a big group of people in there that help people like me get on TV. There I am. Oh, you got candies.
Yeah.
Yes, I like my lifesavers, which is what my producers are. And I hope you were rolling on that. Perfect. Okay, I'll head up and then 6:15, around there. Okay, I'll be up there by 5 after. Okay, talk to you soon. One more. I can't eat the Tootsie Rolls. I just started week 33 on my Invisalign. Hey everybody, next stop. It's kind of like my home away from home, certainly my home at Rogers Place. This has to be one of the best views throughout the National Hockey League. Not to mention, they got great food here. Yeah, not bad, hey? Quantity, quality, and really good presentation, which is hopefully what I'm going to provide as well. But this is the spot right here. Welcome everyone to the Sportsnet panel. Here's just kind of a rundown of the script. This first page has a lot to do with, who the starting lineups are. Now, when I get this script, this turns into my own personal script. I know this doesn't look like much, but these are basically a number of the stories that I'm going to be working on tonight. I just put down a few details. I don't want to kind of over-verbalize my story. Instead, it's more kind of point form, and then I'll add to it when it's time to tell the story. And also on here is the opening of the show. And that's it. Then it's game time, or as we like to say, showtime. Hey, how are you? Good, nice to see you. Hi, how are you?
Let's go, Oilers!
Hey, Terry, how are you?
Baby playoff. I love you, girlfriend, Amelia.
Hi, Amelia. Nice to meet you. Oh, thank you. I know, I needed a haircut. Hey, take care. Yeah, have fun. Usually all it takes is once one person stops you, then everybody else thinks, hey, it's okay to stop. Yeah, one more. Yeah, let's do it. So now we just kind of hang out. We're getting ready for our bench interview during warm-up with Jack Eichel. And basically, this is the exact way that Vegas Golden Knights will go on the ice. And when they hit this tiny last little hallway, we're good to go. Hi, Jack.
Ian, how are you?
Not bad. How are you?
Good.
Good. Okay. Jack, so many individual storylines, despite the fact it's a team game. One of them is you and Connor going up against each other. How do you like that matchup? It looks like two superstars that really enjoy going against each other.
Yeah, just two competitive guys, obviously doing whatever they can to help their team win. So I expect a lot of the same tonight. Obviously, tons of respect for him as a player, and he definitely puts a lot of pressure on us to defend and play our game, and I think it brings the best out in our group.
Maybe he was frustrated after Game 3, but there aren't many nights that he isn't the leader for Edmonton. Edmonton wants to lead them into a victory and a 3-1 stranglehold on the series, but you have to get through some big defensemen. Nick Hague, 6'6", 245. So whether it's him or maybe even Ray McNabb, they do a great job of not allowing you easily into the zone and also protecting the front of their own net. And if you're even smaller in air brackets, Zach, White Claw, 6'2", 210. He said this morning, it's a big responsibility to be responsible. We'll see who does that best tonight between the Golden Knights and the Edmonton Oilers. Here's Al Stafford.
It's McDavid, it's Carlson, and it's game 4 from Rogers Place, and who overpowers it. Hyman from behind that to Kane. Storm! Henrique again, and Hill wants a piece of Evander Kane. Lead pass Kane. He's got Hyman with it. Kane shoots and scores.
Honestly, I get a lot of the, I guess the accolades or the attention because I'm the one that's on TV delivering the stories, delivering the puns, but there's so many people behind the scenes on our crew that help out. I also have to say that the players help out because every player is a person who's got a story to tell. Attaboy, Jay. Welcome back. Attaboy, Jay. Well, a nice little glove tap from Evander Kane. You got a bunch of those from your teammates. What do you think about how the night developed and finished for your team?
Yeah, I mean, the way that we played tonight was phenomenal, right from puck drop, and just the way that we responded, especially after the last game, I think just shows a lot of maturity. And I mean, the guys played so hard tonight, and they deserved it.
Stuart, thanks very much.
Thanks, Gene. Always a pleasure.
Great to see you. All right, so just finished the, I guess, player of the game interview with Stuart Skinner, and now a bunch of us are lined up as we await the opportunity to go in the room. We've got a couple players in the room, a couple players on the podium, as well as the coach, and we'll have to wait to see what they say about the fact the Oilers now have a 3-1 series lead. Talk to you soon.
They were battling, a lot of block shots, and I mean, the way that we played defensively was superb. So yeah, in moments like that, you just gotta focus your mind and do your job.
I mean, it was easy for us tonight. We came out banging, and I mean, the forwards made it easy on us.
They're getting there, everybody. Game day's almost over. A few more interviews.
We showed some emotion to protect his area, and that's part of playoff hockey. But I would say the second goal.
I wanted to be a pro athlete, and I couldn't. And then I thought, well, I want to cover pro athletes. And to cover the team, the city that I grew up in, that I was born and raised in, there's just a love there that it's hard to describe, that has given me really the most gratifying experiences in broadcasting, ones that I never even thought about when I first started. To have this job really is a dream come true, and I feel lucky, blessed, honored, and I hope I can continue to do it for as long as possible. Okay, that's it, that's all. Game 4 of the series between Edmonton and Las Vegas is over. My night or nights is done here at Rogers Place. So long, everyone.